was shelved by the record label, and the artists were dropped by Electric Records soon after. From there, well, they would have better luck with their next album, Lord Willin', which landed them at number 4 on the Billboard 200, and on there was the track Grindin'. Now, this album picked up some serious fanfare, with one critic referring to the clips as gospel of street music, coke rap on a spiritual level. Their next few albums wouldn't perform as well, while the brothers found themselves locked up in bad recording contracts, and they were fighting with their label constantly. They even went to court. And all this will certainly slow down their momentum. By now, they had launched their record label, Imprint Re-Up Records, and formed a group with Abliva and Sandman, referring to themselves as Hell Hath No Fury. They continued to press forward, putting out mixtapes and doing features. Pusha T had also worked with Khalees in 1999 and Nivea in 2001. Also, the boys helped Justin Timberlake get a little bit of street cred as he was transitioning out of being in a boy band. On top of this, Pusha T, he also worked with the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, speaking on this, he told HipHopDX.com, "My first feature ever was a Backstreet Boy feature, and my next feature was Justin Timberlake, his breakout project, trying to get out of the pop star boy band look. I don't have reservations when it comes to hopping on beats. It's a flow thing, and it's just about how I can marry it, and that's it." Now, if you're wondering what Backstreet Boys song it was the remix for The Call, but I don't think the remix went anywhere. Now, in 2009, the brothers decided to go their separate ways. They were also at the center of a very real federal investigation that eventually landed their manager, Anthony Gonzalez, in jail for 32 years on drug trafficking charges. Now, pressures like this led Malice to change his name to No Malice, and he began investing more time into his Christian faith. Oh shit, it's getting really smoky in here. What the hell? Candy Pens was named the vaporizer of 2018 by High Times due to its combination of popular technology and its flashy design. It's also become the go-to choice for vaping in the hip-hop and the rap community because it's got co-signs from the like of DJ Khaled, Fatboy SSE, Young M.A., Amber Rose, and A$AP Rocky. He's got his own line called the Flacco Jody Collection. Well, guess who they just signed as their latest brand ambassador? The one and only Michael McCrudden. They've also hooked me up with the ability to get you all 25% off your entire order during checkout. There's a link down below. Use the promo code BTWF25, and all Candy Pens products will be for aromatherapy purposes. Alright, let's get back to Pusha T. So the brothers, now that they were on their own, well, the next year Pusha T would make a huge move to Kanye West's Good Music, and he would be featured on Kanye's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He would continue to collaborate with his new label mates, including Lloyd Banks and Swizz Beatz. Then a track from Pusha T's first solo record, My God, well, it was well received after being leaked in 2011. He then released a mixtape, Fear God, and later Fear God 2, Let Us Pray. But it was around this time that Pusha T and Drake, well, the beef had just begun. In 2011, Drake dropped Dreams Money Can Buy. In that track, many hip-hop heads believed that he subliminally dissed Pusha T. Pusha responded with track Don't Fuck With Me, using the same sample Drake had used on his track. Now, around this time, both Drake and Lil Wayne, they were firing shots at Kanye West and Jay-Z, which Pusha seemed to address on a track with lines like this. Rappers on they sophomore acting like they boss lords. And more heat was in store with Exodus 23:1.
Contract all fucked up. I guess that means you all fucked up.
Pusha T fired shots at Lil Wayne on Your Favorite Rapper, and Drake responded by threatening violence on Tuscan Leather. Then in 2016, Pusha dropped HGTV, which featured his hardest bars against Drake to date.
It's too far gone when the realest ain't real. The question of who paid so the feeling ain't real.
Which, if you didn't catch, was another jab at Drake for not writing his own goddamn lyrics. In 2012, Pusha welcomed a daughter, as well as his debut studio album, My Name Is My Name, which was released in 2013, followed by a performance at Coachella. Now, his next album, King Push, was released in 2016, with collaborations from Jay-Z on the album. It was also made available on Tidal, where all good things go to die.
Valentino Summers and Wave Runners, chains on my niggas like slave runners.
That same year, Pusha T was given a new job title, President of Good Music.
This the only niggas being there. Wow, motherfucking hip-hop shit. Right now, that's why I stand next to this nigga.
Push's next album, Daytona, is a follow-up to King Push, released on May 25th of 2018, produced by Kanye himself. Now, Kanye actually went out and spent $85,000 on the cover art, which is a picture of Whitney Houston's drug-inhabited bathroom. Yeah, weird. Now, the album, it discusses hot topics like the Me Too movement, Donald Trump, Meek Mill, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and of course, Drake. For more on that, let me know if you want me to make a versus video. We'll be getting that done. It has been a while, and I quite enjoy it. I was going to sit down, which is nice. As for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McGregor, and we make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel, so let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. There are 2 more suggested videos. You should check out one of those, and I'll see you guys in another video. Also, I haven't put up a video in like 3 days. Sorry. It's exhausting.
Sorry, baby, Grandma.
You're gonna take care of me when you die.
She's fine. First of all, Pusha, happy to see you today. Thank you. I want to give you my experience. So, of course, you know, Def Jam. But, you know, I was one when I was a kid. And, yeah. So, I want to get the person, who's the camera guy? You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I got my invite, which I appreciate it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, you know, I want to be honest. That's what you want to get to.
To be on niggas.
So I see Nunes post something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm backing it up. So I skip around and see who else has that thing.
Right.
I heard this story, bro. That's what I And I was overly impressed. I didn't get it. I listened to music first, third, second.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking you're gonna be like, you know that average you do in a person's album? You start going, I fight 2 out of 3, right? Yeah, right. You know, I'm going through those motions. And then, you know, before you got to the song where you were most aggressive, you know, and I've always done no good. I really don't. I was also wondering too, I mean, I like hardcore.
Right.
And I was wondering, well, is it just me? And I saw Puff on the brand. He used a key word. This is cool. That was a key word. Like, cool.
Yo,
Like, I couldn't.
Puff has been calling me at 5:30, 5 o'clock every morning for like the past 3-4 months.
It touches your soul, bro.
He's been hitting me at 5 a.m.
And you know what it is, too? For it, a person with your talent can easily overdo it. You know, easily.
Yeah.
It can easily, the verse can go too long.
Yeah.
When you're talented. So that was, you know, people, I think sometimes understand it's the hard part. So we'll dumb it down. It's the hard part. But a great project. We were surprised by the response and what we discussed.
Well, I definitely knew what it was. I just didn't know how people were going to receive it in regards to just the climate of music. You know, the process usually goes, you know, when you say the album sound real cohesive, the process usually goes, you know, I go and get beats from a lot of different producers. I write those beats. I bring them in. He says, hey, I like that, I don't like that. He gives me a batch of beats. Not all done by him, just, you know, just what he feels fits the mood. Write to those, put them all together, and be like, yo, this is the album. you know, he takes away whatever he feels. We did that. We did the whole thing. I'm like, man, I got this album. Like, I feel like I'm ready. I got it. We went to LA. We rode around with it for like 2 days. The third day, I came back to the office or whatever. And he was like, man, you know, I played it last night. I just feel like I could do better myself.
And how long ago was this?
Bruh, this is what, 6? Was it a year? I feel like a little bit more. Yeah. It was like.
So you were set to drop this?
Yeah.
A year ago?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But finished, done?
Yeah.
And none of those songs made this problem?
No. He, I feel like it was a little bit more of a year because I feel like he was going through a lot of stuff too at that time, during this time.
Today, you told me. I mean,
yeah.
You did all the songs.
Yeah.
Which, I was surprised because you're dark and funny. You know, not that he doesn't do that, but you know, I mean, look, you know what the climate is in somebody who's had this much success. How they have it, you look for the chicks in the arm.
Well, see, he when it comes to me, and it's like sort of like the gift and the curse. I feel like he only sees me one way. It's one of his favorite albums. So it's like, you know, I'm never he's never given me a true legitimate single ever. Like never given me a record with like singing hooks, stuff that I know he knows how to make.
He hears something when he hears you.
Right, he hears something when he hears me. You know, right, and he's totally true to it. When people come in, he always plays my music first usually, and you know, cause he's a fan of hardcore hip hop himself. So I feel like, you know, that's the whole science.
How did you feel when he said you can do a better job after you did all that? Where were you then? How did you feel?
I was good. Like I was cool with it. The biggest thing I was worried about was reaching out to producers. Like, you know, a lot of things and a lot of producers deal with me on the face. Like, you know, the false. But they deal with me, you know, just face value. Like, all right, yeah, take these, you know.
So some of the songs that you didn't use, who were they? Some of the ones you didn't use. Who's curious?
You know, I work with that. Young producers. Yeah, young producers. And you know, I don't want to make it sound like, you know, it just wasn't like they weren't hot or anything. I just feel like at that time, like I said, a lot was going on with him, and he was like, man, let's go to Utah and do this. Obviously, yeah, like, you know, it's therapeutic, you know, middle of nowhere. Then we moved into Wyoming. You know what I'm saying?
Was that different for you?
As of late. Yeah. I have absolutely, positively no business in Utah or Wyoming.
Why do you pick those states?
There's a extremely expensive resort in both of those places. Same country, but one of those things.
So when you we only got this 7. How many did you do?
I think we were up to about 14. Yeah, about 14. And yeah.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Right.
Okay, so then now, when did you? So you and him did this album. You recorded it when? Like, is this like last couple months?
Yeah, we were recording last couple months, but it's in pieces. It's like, you know, I would say over a year and a half time.
Why only 7 songs?
Because after we found my album, right? We found my album, and then we found my album in Utah. At the same time, we found my album. We found Tiana's album. Musically. Once he found Tiana's album, he was like, oh, I'm putting out an album. So it was like,
in the zone.
Yeah, he was in the zone, and he made the decision to do all 5 albums. So
there is a Nas album.
No cap. He's lying, bro.
And this is a Nas album. Well,
Tiana, his, Cuddy, and him, and myself.
I'm very excited. No, it's just him and Cuddy.
Him and Cuddy collaborative album, yeah.
You know, I called Steven and I called Trevor. I really want to hear that.
Yeah.
I want to hear what they come up with together.
You do.
I'm excited to hear that. The Nas, of course.
You definitely are excited to hear about that. Trust me.
Super excited about the fact that you and Nas, can I tell you that? I know I heard rumors that you and Nas like talking.
We talked about it. We talked about it. Yeah.
And you and him ever in the
Never.
There's no video of this project, right?
I just shot one. I shot one over the weekend. Yeah. And listen, mind you, I'm stressed out. I've been stressed out for like, a week or so. Like just because of the, not having the video. I'm used to like,
but you know something?
Conventional rollout.
You know what I like about this?
What's that?
I do like, you like the fans.
Yeah.
I do like it. I do like the way it's moving and, it coming out the field. And I'll tell you something else I like. Even, I like that you had that song last week, you addressed everybody, gave people the reach out to the album. And then the last song you kind of, got to something you wanted to say.
Right.
Which I like. And then I do like that even with Drake's response, one of the kids was still, this is great. And I love Push's album. An album can get swallowed in that easily. And then, how did these last days go for you? Because did you expect that response from Drake at all?
I didn't too much think about it. Like I've been like, yeah, just moving. I felt like the album, when I started doing the reviews and stuff like that, I was seeing a response from different publications.
So you didn't know before that?
What do you mean?
You didn't know how much the album was touching.
Right, I didn't know. I mean, I don't play music for anybody. I don't. It was only 7 songs, so there was no single. There was no tester. No none of that. So when I started seeing those responses, I was like, I know it's a real thing, and people are ready for it.
And I've known you a long time, and I've paid attention to the music for a long time. Not just yours, everybody involved. Like, I'm unclear on something. I know, was it Exodus? Yeah. I know there was a lot of talk there, right. But where did I always felt it was just competitiveness because you're,
right.
bars and lyrics.
Right.
It never really felt personal to me. It felt like, oh, well, if that's what y'all consider dope, cool, I'm here too.
You were one.
That's what I always felt.
That's exactly.
Now, I remember recently because somebody posted a clip of me asking Drake about a freestyle he came to do for me. I don't know if you saw it. It just hit this weekend. But he wants to freestyle over one of his songs. Yeah. And like when he came to see me to my instance. So, did you feel like, did your competitiveness you felt bring this energy on, or like, you know what I mean?
It's a lot. Like, I mean, we're talking about just the history of the beat.
That's what it is.
If we talking about that.
I never felt like beats.
No. Yeah. Totally. Competitive rap. That's
what I thought it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that what it was for you?
Of course, 100%. And I'll give you a whole science with that. It started. It was a Cash Money thing. Early, super early.
Before you were on that record. You were on a record.
What happened to that boy?
Yeah. Before then or after?
Probably soon after then. Soon after then. And I mean, it's like super silly.
But with that record, it's all love.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Baby reaches out to you,
Amazing.
put you on the song, paid you for the track.
I don't even know. I don't
Okay,
know
I
if I
just-
got paid, but I probably wanted to do it. Yeah, for sure.
Songs written with a huge record.
So we do that or whatever. You know, I remember during this time we were just about to get into some label trouble.
Now this is clips?
Yeah, clips.
Okay.
We was on Arista, and I remember, that dissolved, turned into Jive, whatever. And at this time, we were wearing Baby Hate clothing line. So we're wearing this, whatever the case may be. We went on hiatus, and Wayne, somebody had began to ask Wayne or said something to him about you're taking their style. You're taking their style about drugs, and then you're wearing the vape or whatever the case may be. Boom.
Swag.
Yeah, whatever. So he in an interview, and then I remember it was an interview. It was like something crazy. It was like I'm on $1 million buses or something. You think I want to be like them?
Meanwhile, you and Baby have a very good relationship.
I'm fine with everybody. It was a bit aggressive for me. I'm just like, whoa, I know how to talk. Like I know how to talk to people. Like I don't be high, drunk. Like I know how to and I'm going through something.
Your label situation.
Yeah, I was on hiatus for 4 years.
And you was on any record. Campus kind of should be love.
That's what I thought.
Did you really talk about that at all?
No.
You just,
coming to the music.
you thought that was something before?
Yeah, coming to good music, right? I feel like when I got there, there were a few things that also happened. Like I remember a Birdman interview, and he was like, "Man, ain't nobody on good music to Kanye anyway. Like he ain't nothing." I mean, that ain't nothing. No. He was just talking about how I guess great they were, but in his again, you don't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? And within that, you say things like, "Well, they only got Kanye." Yeah, you only got Kanye, and that's it. And whatever.
So nigga, let me show you what's out here.
Right, and so there go. I remember that one specifically because that goes New God. That was New God. Okay. So, I'm missing so many because there was so many just little different bars, songs, back and forth. I remember.
And if you do that type of talk, you gotta be ready for war.
Right. Then I remember. What do you call it? Was it I'm on one? I'm on one. It was like shooting and shine. Like it was just a lot of weird things going on, and I'm just like, man, I'm new. I'm over here. I'm like, man, I gotta brand myself. Like I also have a brand. Like people respect me. Yeah, people respect me, and your boss talk, and you or your boss. Oh, alright. So cool.
It's gonna happen.
So it's just, it's just back and forth. And listen, still competitive. Still cool. No, it's whatever.
Run into each other, it's all good.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's nothing. Stay in the 4G Toronto, see them in the same elevator. It's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. But, yeah, man, because I feel like lines was just crossed.
It gave me a chill. That's what you were going for.
100%. I feel like lines were crossed, and mind you, this is my album release week. I'm like, bro, I got they call it a classic masterpiece album. I would much rather be on my, on my thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
I think I was, because I'm a competitive person.
right.
I felt like he had to be concerned even in how he was going to respond to it.
Well, this is what I'm now. Let me tell you what I feel. Like, I feel like that response, honestly, not even more so for that song, because you had the two birds, one stone. You shooting me, cutting boom, chilling. All right, cool. I get to it. That's where I want to have a whole life. Like I don't have like the luxury. I don't have like a full in-house production team. I don't have all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it when I got a tough hold when it's time.
You didn't put it at the right time.
Right. So it's like, that's what I feel like the issue was with my album coming out. I feel like
it's a real shot.
Right.
Take the light off.
Yeah, because it's a real estate issue.
But he had 6, 7 respond to the way you hit those guys.
But and listen, I feel like it wasn't even that was me talking, and I feel like I was light, like I wasn't.
I mean, it was light.
No, listen, it was light, and it spoke to something. It was old people know what it is, like.
But in this day and age, it meant I want 100% smoke. Like, I want smoke. I want it. How are you going to give it? I'm out here. Like, that's what I took it as. And he had to take it as that. And he had to, like, he was boxing hard.
I feel like that. I definitely
he was boxing hard.
But I also feel like, I do feel like this issue is a real estate issue. It's like, he was dropping his album this June. Ye comes out of nowhere. Hey, I'm dropping 5 in June. Every joint. I'm the only one. I'm the only one in May. And listen, I wanted to be in June. I was like, hey, if I had a little extra week, I could. You know what I'm saying? I could do a little whatever rollout stuff that happened. But I feel like the real estate got a little weird for him. And,
a lot of things coming.
A lot of things coming. And I'm gonna just be all the way honest with you, like, and not even on no nothing. Like, I'm sure he's gonna, put out an album that does numbers and so on and so forth. It was great. It was not gonna be better. It's not gonna be better than Daytona. I'm sure it's not gonna be better than like Ye's. No, I'm talking about this album. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of great projects, and I think he likes the clean landscape. He might have thought he was gonna be the only one, and why would he say my fiance's negative?
I didn't think that was good, bro. Well, see, I'm gonna tell you what it is about women and fiancés. I always wonder how it goes after that, because I don't know if it's a low blow. I can't figure out is it with a person, not him. I'm just saying, like, when you go after the girlfriends or baby mamas or whatever it might be, I always wonder what that thought is. And, no disrespect to Jay, but I think that in the Nas Ether thing, that didn't work. So I wouldn't say there's a great track record saying that type of stuff. Did that catch you off guard?
Listen, I just saw it. That was it. I mean, it was just like, okay, cool. That's where we go. That's just where we are. Like, it's weird. Like, being competitive all the time. No, it's just weird now. Not even competitive no more. It's just weird. Like, I don't even care to. Bruh, I'm blacked out now. I don't know. Because to me, there are a lot of questions. Like I need to know like because I had after that came I had to I'd be like, okay, wait, what am I dealing with? And then I I had to be like, what am I really dealing with? I had to get into the real conscious of somebody, okay, wait a minute, let me see what they really on. No, I never will. I never will believe anything like that. Yes.
Did you feel that way before the record strike?
No, I don't just assume,
You just assume he does.
Yeah, just assume everybody just do what they do. Yeah.
So you were the record.
Yeah.
So,
yes. Well, let me tell you something. I mean, man, my I can't.
He did address it in his response. I thought he was owning up or mentioning that, hey, you guys feel something about me a couple of tracks. I feel that was the first time he won.
Yeah, but no, because my problem is this. What is Kanye West's first passion? What do you know him to be first at anything doing? In what?
I would assume producing.
We would definitely say producing.
Yeah.
The world would.
Yeah.
The world would. You don't look at exactly. You don't look at him. You don't look at him, or you don't look at Dr. Dre and say you don't do that. So don't start and you don't posture. He doesn't posture as rap god.
No.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's start. You gotta call a spade a real spade. That's the problem. That's where it gets all weird and fuzzy and crazy. It's man, come on. So
I think he always wanted.
100%.
Because I felt like he got to Kanye pretty early in that song.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 bars in. Now, but I would understand, it's a huge win for him if he can throw that dagger at Kanye and maybe because of the way the kids look at a rapper or an artist, me and you, we know the beats, but sometimes when a young kid just sees the guy behind the microphone, they feel like it's his first thing. And for Drake, look, outside looking in, you're a tough hurdle, bro. Going head up with you, I would be concerned. I think any rapper would be. So I'm sure he's concerned about just being toe to toe with push out here.
I don't even think he thinks like that. I think listen, because for real,
I think he does.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because I'm gonna tell you what I really believe. I believe that he sits right there. He watches tape. I believe that they huddle of six. This is tape. He goes there, boom. They're very calculated individuals. They're very smart. Yeah, man, this is what it is. So that takes me into even you got 24 hours bro. I never have.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think because he came back so quick.
Everybody, and it's yo, to validate, oh, yo, he came back super quick. And when I know what I know,
I felt he came back quick.
Which is great.
Well, I thought he came back quick.
It was real.
Well, I thought he came back quick to dispel any possibilities of you thinking he didn't write. That's what I thought. I think that if the rumors went out there of him not being a writer, he would have came.
Alright. I'm never gonna believe. So we gotta stop trying to impress me. Cause I ain't gonna believe. I'm done. I don't want to hear the ad lib, all it. You do the ad lib on. Listen,
I was disappointed. You know what, man? Push out was. And you know what? I know that people think sometimes on people because I was a little verbal about Cardi B. So that's me. But you know, I do come from a place that if I'm to believe you, and because you're on that microphone to try to make us believe you, you know, more than the next guy. So when I find out something is real, I do get disappointed, and I think what disappointed me the most was hearing the attitudes and hearing the tone, because then I'm like, no, this isn't yours, and now I question all the other thoughts that you may have made, and you know, sometimes I feel like I stand on an island by myself, you know, and when I believe in that, because, you know, I get so much, hey, but you don't understand, hey, but the game has changed. And my only thing is, if you don't write, just don't want to hear top five. You know, I feel like people who don't write should coexist. And it's cool, like, you know. I feel like that's fair. I feel like, you know, again, like I said, watching. That's my thing with everyone, with any art, because I think hip hop is a competitive sport, unlike R&B. Because a lot of people say to me, "Oh, but in R&B, people write their songs, and some of them deliver." Yes, but two R&B guys, they're not really competing for the top slot. You know, hip hop is created on, if I deliver what I deliver better, I'm above you. And I feel like if there's steroids involved in that, then there's a...
Well, and listen, this is why, you know, even with the track, the story about it now, I feel like, you know, there's so much talk of, all, you know, they make light of the ghostwriting, right?
Which was never made light.
Right. Okay, so you make light of that. And the first line is speaking to, like, okay, look, let's take away all the ghostwriting, let's take away all the drugs. You say I'm a crazy drug dealer, I say you're not right. Let's take that away. Leave it. Because I have to conform. I gotta conform. I have to. Like, nobody cares. No one cares. And I'm gonna just be all the way real. I box with all. Cool.
I do think there is a desire in people more than ever, which is why your album is impacting the way it is. A desire for bars. I do feel like it's been, you know, it's really strong. Maybe the strongest it's been in a long time that people care. And I think it's good. I think it's good for the game. I think it's great. I think it gives you another side, not you personally, but I think it gives artists. Everybody's not going to have a record that plays on the radio from the other day, you know. And there are people who are talented in such an area, and you know, speak about their daily lives, and kids like it. And I think that it's being appreciated. I really do. So I not just that I hope that it continues, but I think your album wouldn't have been as accepted as strong others. I don't think they were ready.
I don't know. I mean, like, that's something that remains to be seen. I feel like, me personally, I feel like street hip hop does not go out of style, right? I don't believe that. I don't believe lyric driven fundamentals go out of style. There are people who love to hear the metaphors and put the puzzle together in your raps. You know, you just have to cater to that person. I feel like this is the wildest part. Yeah, this is the wildest part about all of this is I will never make a record, a Drake record, a quintessential Drake record. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make a Kanye record. I'm not gonna do it. I'm like they talk about. You only talk about the same thing for the past of it. I'm gonna keep on. That's it. True to my core. I'm true to my core, and that's what I'm about. Like, I'm true to my core. That's exactly what I'm about. That's what I'm talking to every day. Every time I go, I'm only impressed and moved by what's going on outside, like that energy. You know?
Now you know this people feel. And I want to be honest with myself. I have asked the question. That's me, only because, for no other reason except I know you're super talented, bar-wise, and I know he's a producer and a rapper who delivers. So that is, you know, that's asked. Asked a lot. You know, I mean, do people come up and ask you that?
Yeah. The wild part is people ask me did I write things that I didn't touch. That was crazy. They be like, yo, I know you was in there. I was like, I didn't. And like, you know, we'll be in here. We're in the studio. You, Kanye, me, engineers, whatever. You know, meet someone, having a full conversation about how his raps come from conversation. Like that's how he rhymes. Like he, you know. So, you know, within that conversation, if you say something to strike something, you say something to strike something, whatever the case may be, he's putting together. He's forming it right then and there. That's how it goes.
Make me the verse.
Right.
Making it out what he wants it to be.
Exactly. I mean, if you say, hey, yo, man, change that joint, or, you know, I don't know about that one. It's iller this way. I'm not gonna say that I'm right. I'm like, listen, and you gotta understand, I am from, yeah, and I'm from the Pharrell Williams, Neptune school of I'm trying to make a hit every 5 minutes. Don't you dare rap for too long on my record. Like I'm from that school, so it's like, I know that people say that and think that a lot, and that's so very, very wrong.
And you know, I thought it. Well,
Think about it.
I thought my thoughts went away from it when you both came up with freestyle. But it went away from it. Prior to that, when I saw you got signed, I was like, oh, dope. Like they got to be utilizing that. And that's what I thought. That was
It's energy, it's perspective. It's like, you know, man. I like for real. I go to him looking for hooks, like immediately. Like I'm not doing hooks. That's not me. I'm not into it.
Which occurred to me. This is my reasoning for why maybe I get so upset with the ghostwriting, because my understanding of help, and there's the line that's never been in paper, but my understanding is if you're a lyricist and you come and like how you were describing, if I'm writing, I got my rhythm, and somebody's helped me with a word or two or something that goes better, that's just you're collaborating, but it's still your verse, right?
Don't be next to me and let me say trash. Like don't. Like I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't.
Now,
Don't do that.
Now, I was under that assumption. I'll be honest with a lot of rappers. I mean, I'm under that assumption with a Puff or a Kanye that you know they dibble and dabble and then somebody with writes and or not writes but assists, right? So I think the shocking point for me and why everyone mentions it is because the reference tracks were very surprising. Right. It was very shocking to me. It was very, and what probably shocked me more was not addressing it. You know, that was shocking to me because even with the Little Kim reference tracks, which is, you know, people don't know what we're talking about. There was and you know what? I feel there was a.
Think about it. How far you gotta go back.
Yeah, and even that one. And even that one, Kim's verse ended up being different. You know, it wasn't the same. And I guess, you know, with the Quentin Miller part, and when I heard the ad-libs, that bothered me. And there's a part of it when I'm assuming he didn't know, or did he know, or you know what I mean? Like that part. That's the thing why we're even on this at the moment. Is because it's something we're not used to.
You know, the thing about even Quentin, like, it's crazy because I feel like he's like super talented, right?
I did hear some of his music.
He's like extremely talented actually. You know, I don't even know how me and Quentin even linked up.
So you spoke to him.
I got records. Yeah, I got a what is it? Verse on, what is it? I don't know the name of it. Yeah, on one of the projects and everything. Yeah. But no, but not listen. No, respect. No, man. Listen, stop, man. No, I'm trying to tell you some real.
Talk.
Because you know, I told him not too long ago.
Some people listening to this are going. Look what the fuck he said. He said you were talking to him. You bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, so
Crazy motherfucker! You got a public, you bitch.
no, man.
Come on. I don't know. You already got me music.
No, listen, it is, and that's the thing, you know, and the thing about it is like he's talented, and I've watched. And he's like, yo, man, you think you can connect me? And I watch people wince when you mention his name, and it's like,
talk with him. And he expressed his like to come. And I said, whenever you want to. And he said, you know, all the bullshit stuff. I just want you, if you said,
listen,
all the bullshit, I just want to come.
You don't want no part of it. It's now he's really trying to chase his way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if there was anything about, you know, anything that it was like that I didn't like about Infrared, probably would be that. Just because I know that somebody really is trying to do something outside of all this fiasco. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Push, when he said, I don't remember if it was Complex, but there was a place where he said, hey, I've seen Drake smoke an L. It's open letter. Now, it was a dead giveaway for me because I know in the studio, nobody has a new jack around when they ain't that much, unless you got something to do with something. And I mean, see, people are not just want to get away from Jake, not just the age now. For some reason, there is a okay or a check that it's okay for someone else to write for you. And you know, something has happened with, I want to say it's a young or and it shouldn't be frowned upon. I don't want it to be frowned upon because there's a lot of good music that comes out that way. But I just want, like, when you know, it takes away from some of the guys who are multi-talented and yeah, they're selling records and maybe not selling books records and stuff. But like, I do feel it takes away from the game, and I do get this when I hear that before. Have you go through the bars? No, a lot of them. If you had to say how many, if you had to say, and is it Ghost or there's your credits on?
I mean, I just haven't seen credits on an album in a long time, so.
You did it, bro. You did it. How does that? Because this is something I don't ghostwriting situation, how does it start? Does the artist call you? Does the producer call you? Who calls you?
I've been called by label. Right.
Usually the label.
Yeah.
And then they send you over the song.
Yeah.
Right? You know who it's for when you're writing it? And then you write the whole song with the hook? Sometimes the hook's there?
If the hook's there, maybe. If not, you're not really getting me the hook better.
Oh, okay. You'll write some verses. And then you write the verses, and then you voice reference it. And then you send it back. And then you hear it later on the radio. How do you look at it? Like,
You know, I'm not even. I don't trip. I don't trip at all.
Does the artist ever call you and say, yo, that's people stuff?
Yeah, definitely. That was high.
I mean, it does make me uncomfortable to hear that. Well, because I want to, you want to believe what you hear. You want to believe that artists are living.
Not anymore. I don't believe anything anymore, but yeah. And it's like, listen, it's not even, I don't believe anything, and I'm really.
Now, I'm not saying that, producers though that rhyme, I don't respect them.
No, you better watch them. Producers that rhyme are the ones, they get busy. They hear the music a different way than you do. They marry their music differently. I always say, Ye, Pharrell, Jermaine Dupri will rap you out of house and home on any beat they produce and give to you. You know what I'm saying? They process it, the patterns and the way they lay on the beat differently. They hear it differently.
I said I was scared to answer.
No.
Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel better. I feel good. Okay, I feel good. So, I'm curious to know because, not just because of training, talk to me about your brother. He no longer doesn't want to be, what made him not?
I feel like it was the different hiatuses they were going through. It was the hiatuses we were going through. Back on
you went away in terms of maybe a big happening next step project.
Right.
But you never went away to me and now that you see it, I forgot.
Right.
And you had a couple ladies between.
Right. But I think it was between that, between the hard times with that and actually we had it was a big indictment that happened within our circle.
Were you included in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what time period?
April 2009.
Yeah, but that's not super long time.
Right.
So I lived lengthy. If the internet was rocking, it ain't that long ago.
So within that time, I guess all of the eight, nine people who came into the game with us, managing Logan. I mean, it didn't stop. It hadn't stopped until Virginia. Yeah. So this is 2009. I don't think it stopped till maybe 2012. This was probably the last like remnants of being around. When that happened, I sort of feel like my brother looked at sort of his hands and said, like a lot of them have kids. I'm like, I don't have kids. He has kids. No. Me and my brother.
But you were around people who.
But everybody, my manager.
Your guy.
Yeah, he went away. So and others. So with that being the case, I I feel like my brother, he attributed a lot of that to the hiatus. Like, okay, things got messed up. We, grinding, platinum, doing this thing. Okay, it all crashes. Back in the street, boom. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, so got it.
yeah.
So during those hiatuses, survival kicks in.
Exactly. And then and just it was just another layer for him because, like I said, they have kids. He has kids. Kids are Bible study together. Oh, what we doing? But now they dad gone. A couple dads gone.
You think that changes in
100%.
and even in so and even let every other gospel now. Even not.
I mean, I would hope so. But
How was Pharrell at the current moment? How did you go from being in Pharrell's camp to Kanye's camp? How did that? Were you no longer signed? Were you no longer someplace?
Yeah, that's what happened basically.
So this was, if I remember your last home, it was Ariston.
No. I was Ariston Job, Columbia, right? Columbia was my last.
So Columbia, were you there with Pharrell or you were there by yourself? Okay, you were there solo. And then how did that work? Like was Pharrell happy with Kanye?
Yeah, 100%. Pharrell is my childhood friend.
Oh, okay.
Like like up the street, right there. So it's like we you see him around, you really just see him around.
This is rare. Album like this, right?
Listen.
This is like
we were talking about it today.
It's rare.
I don't know who been in 16 and
this is the one. Like this is the one. No.
One of these? It's 16 later?
No, I don't know, man. But you know what? There's been people who had songs.
Yeah.
But not a project.
Right.
Yeah, I am sometimes disappointed. Sometimes really better come forth. I mean, just something I don't want to be mean and easy, but I mean, I did like, I really enjoy.
Even during this whole debacle.
Like, I've seen it before, but I look at stuff like, so I was watching just the way you was hitting them punchlines and the way you didn't even know the camera was on you.
No.
Like but your energy was coming across as it was coming across very good. I mean, you are you surprised a lot of people. I don't want to shortchange you. Like you've always been dope, but you really you put out a dope project, took a swipe, and then ran up on someone on top. This doesn't happen often. Did Meek's running with Drake come across your mind anywhere in here?
It really did, and that was something that Meek, for me personally, is like Meek is like one of my favorite rappers, right? And he's one of my favorites. Very true to himself, but he, what do you call it? You call them spirit animals? When you say that somebody's like when they like living, like they're living how like how I feel like how I see it, like what I'm saying? Like I feel like me, young rap, boom boom. I look at him and I'm like, this energy I relate to. I can't do that. I can't. But he has that energy. He has that swag, that energy. To bring all your homeboys from,
You ever look at Nick's gram sometime before he got locked back up and say, this guy is on the roll, isn't he? Like, you know, like his like how hard he was going.
I'm gonna tell you something that's ill about that is you can look at his gram and you can see old pictures and you see those old guys. I love that. Like, I sort of felt like, me personally, that really got taken away from me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the people that you see with Love to Death, whatever, I'm just talking about that initial boom. It's different. I look at him and I'm like, bro, because I know where you're from, so I'm like, this is the energy that I like.
The cats around him.
Yeah.
The cats around him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm curious for your take on a couple of situations. So, how do you like the J. Cole album?
Yeah, dope.
I
like Cole. I personally like Cole.
I'm a big fan of his, maybe more so this album because of just 1985 really like something I really like.
That was dope. And this isn't my favorite Cole album. This isn't my favorite Cole album, and it's because
he's had more than been more melodic, more like maybe better songs he's had in the past.
Yeah, I feel like what Cole did was execute. He executed. I feel like he was experimenting and executed in the lane of what's sort of going on, and then he like stuffed it with steroids of like, you know, information. The Cole that I'm, you know, into, you know, he has a whole sound within itself. I could hear the fusion in this one, which was, you know, it was dope, and I feel like, damn, he pulled it off. But
you felt like this was Cole that we loved, but how he feels he should be seen in 2018. I felt that too.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know, I think that some of his hardcore fans, you know what? He might have lost a couple fans and gained some new fans in it because some of his hardcore were definitely like, oh, is this a little shop? But then you feel like he brought some more people into the fold as he dropped his product. What did you think of the exchange with him and Lil Pump?
you know,
Have you ever listened to Lil Pump? What happened?
Turn from Gucci Gang to my car, bro. Try it. Never happened.
Not today. What do you think about that exchange? That whole like how they felt about each other. Like when you first saw, you know, you push it.
I mean, you know, I felt that it was I felt that it was Cole. It was dope for Cole to have that dialogue, and yeah, to have that interview, and you know, to take it even further. I feel like why I'm here, like why I'm still in the game, is because I have embraced new eras. I feel like all of my favorites who I love, like forefathers of rap, I feel like their window was that big because they were really busy saying they, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like that. Oh, okay. Right.
And you know, after I got past that.
Chico G was 7.
Well, how old could he be, right? You know,